Om Shanti. So what would you like to listen to? Baba in the murli every day tells us that children, remember me alone. And he mostly stresses on this part, that it is the remembrance. That subject is weak. We are weak in remembrance only. We are very good in sharing knowledge. We are very good in doing service. We are very good in inculcation also. But it is only the fourth subject that we are weak in. And remembrance is the basis for everything. It is only through remembrance that we'll be able to burn our past accounts. It is only through remembrance that we'll be able to achieve the highest stage, and remembrance that will give us power. It is only through remembrance that we become pure. And that is where we all find difficulties. We sit in remembrance and what happens?
Think something else.
The mind wanders away. Nearly in every day's murli, Baba says, children, be man-mana bhav. Man-mana bhav is our first mantra that we get from Baba. Another thing that Baba keeps on telling us is, in everyday murli, that children, forget body and bodily relationships, forget the bodily world, and have your yoga of intellect with me alone. De sahit, de ke sarva sambandho ko bhul. Consider yourself to be a soul and have the yoga of intellect with me alone. These are the two things mostly every day in Sakar Murli we hear. Man mana bhav and buddhi ka yog mere saath lagao. Have the yoga of intellect connected with me alone. Now, in the first day when we come to Baba's home, and we get the lesson of the soul. In the lesson of the soul, we are explained that soul has three faculties: mind, intellect, and sanskaras. So these are the three faculties. So, man mana bhav means connect your mind to me only. And yoga of intellect. Our yoga is not said to be mind yoga. Yoga of intellect. Buddhi yoga. Not mind yoga. And man mana bhav. Not buddhi mana bhav. So mind and intellect are two different things. You agree?
Yes.
So which should be connected first in Baba? Should we connect the mind first and the buddhi will follow? Or should we connect the buddhi first and the mind will follow?
Buddhi first.
Mind.
Mind first.
Buddhi first.
Buddhi first. Huh?
Mind first.
Mind first.
All together?
No, which follows which?
Okay, mind.
Mind first and buddhi will follow. You say buddhi first.
Buddhi first.
Huh? Prabhubai?
Buddhi first.
Buddhi first. How about you?
Buddhi, intellect first.
Intellect first.
You judge first that I said with Baba that this is my time with him.
Huh.
That you
So-
convincing your mind with the intellect first.
So mind or buddhi.
So mind or
Intellect,
buddhi?
yeah. Intellect.
You also say, so all
Intellect.
those sitting here are buddhi first. And this side all
Mind first is
Huh?
mind.
mind first. Huh?
Thought પહેલા મગજમાં જોવે ને. વિચાર પહેલા મનમાં.
Gunod mama?
Mind.
Mind first.
તે જ ને.
Cloud bhai?
Cloud which one?
Huh? Brother Cloud? Mind first, buddhi first. Huh?
Intellect.
Intellect first. So all this side are intellect first. All this side are mind first. So now we can see the basic thing is not understood. Huh? In the world, in our schools, we have once in a year an inspector coming to review how the students are studying. Huh? So here I find two answers. So which is correct now? Which is correct?
That you have to tell us.
That I will have to tell you. What happens if I ask you the next question? When we say that the mind has to be connected, how do you connect the mind? It is not something, okay, take the plug from here and connect it there. How would you connect? The mind first.
Think.
Remember.
Thinking, thoughts.
To think.
What you have to
Think. What will you think? मैं आत्मा हूँ, I am a soul, I am a child of Supreme Soul, I am peaceful
No, it's
soul,
very natural.
I am loveful soul, I am Shiv Baba's children, I am child. Huh? The intellect. What would you do? Huh? As I said, it is nothing that you take from here and connect it there.
say it.
So how do you connect the intellect?
By visualization.
By visualization. What will you visualize?
The point of light image. I visualize myself as a point of light image next to Baba.
Next to Baba, point of light next to Baba. That's all. And then what do you do? Huh? Rekha Ben, what do you do?
Thoughts has to be there, you know.
Huh?
First we like deciding that no, we want to sit with Baba, you know. And
First
then
you decided you want to sit with Baba.
with Baba. And then,
Then
you think like no, I'm with Baba.
Mm.
Like
you think you are with Baba.
you think
And then,
all over peaceful and all that.
Prabhu Bhai, how do you connect? Today you asked me a question, now I ask you a question. Hmm? Yes. Brother? How do you connect your intellect?
Conscious thought has to be there first. That's
Conscious
thought.
thought. So thought is not with the intellect, isn't it? Thought is with the mind. Okay, what does
So
the mind do?
first.
Think.
Mind thinks. What does the intellect do?
Decides.
Yeah.
Right, not just decide. Intellect is a very, very crucial faculty. It does many things. One thing is deciding. What are the other things that the intellect does? Because if you say decide, well, it is decided. I come to Baba's home means I have decided that I want to sit in meditation. So then what is there to decide? Then Baba says, consider yourself a soul and connect your intellect with me. De Sahit, the full sentence is De Sahit. देह के सर्व संबंध भूल, अपने को आत्मा समझ, बुद्धि का योग मुझ बाप के साथ जोड़ो. This is the full sentence. Forget your body and bodily relationships. Consider yourself as a soul and connect your intellect with me. So what does the intellect do? What is the role of the intellect in meditation? Why is it termed as Buddhi Yoga? It is definite that mind and intellect both have to be connected. But who follows whom? That is first. If I am not clear about that, then I will be getting bored in meditation. Not just bored, we find that sometimes we fall asleep in meditation. Fall asleep, go to sleep. We don't enjoy meditation. We enjoy to listen in classes. But when it comes to meditation, we find that we have this complaint always. It is very difficult to meditate. Very difficult to connect to Baba. We are not satisfied with our meditation. Because we do not feel as if my past sins are burning in meditation. That power is not there. What happens, what we do is, as you said, we give thoughts to our mind. I am a soul, I am a child of the Supreme Soul, I am a peaceful soul, loveful soul. Shiv Baba is ocean of love, ocean of peace. And the buddhi is free. So what does buddhi do? The intellect, as he said, visualizes. One of the tasks of the buddhi is to visualize. Supposing I have a machine and I do not know how to use that machine. I may go on thinking, maybe this button first, then this, then the whole process, and then it will close like this. Or maybe this one. I may be thinking. But somebody comes and demonstrates. Look, first you have to put on this button, then you start it in this way, then you put the things like this, and then when you have to close it, you have to. After I see that demonstration, what will I say? Now I understood. So when did I understand? When I saw. It is only when I see, I understand. And then I do accordingly. But there are certain things we cannot be seen with these eyes. Like the soul cannot be seen with these eyes. So there are certain things which have to be seen with the third eye. Therefore, in one of Baba's murlis, one of the Avyakta murlis I have remembered, I don't know exactly the date, but Baba says when each and every Brahmin children is born, they get two gifts from Baba. Baba blesses them with two gifts. Which are the gifts that Baba blesses us with?
Divine intellect.
Divine intellect and the second. Recently only Baba's Avyakta Murli has gone. That's what I'm remembering. Divya Drishti and Divya Buddhi.
Yeah.
Divine intellect and divine vision. This is what Baba gives us to all the Brahmins. The first day we come to Baba's home, we are blessed with these two gifts. And if we use these gifts, we start using it from the first day. As we go through the 7 days course, because why Baba blesses us with these two gifts? Because spiritually knowledge is not to be seen with these eyes. It has to be visualized with the third eye only. So if I can visualize divine vision and I start understanding using my divine intellect, I understand, yes, soul is a point of light. It is like a star. Everything I start understanding. But if I don't use my divine vision and divine intellect, everything will go above the head. So there are many who come to Baba's home. The first day only they are blessed with these two things, but they don't use it. So they don't understand knowledge. And what would they say? Well, we feel as if the knowledge is too good. When we listen, we feel it is too good. But it doesn't go inside. It goes above, It goes above. They are not able to take it. Because they are not using the gifts. And those children, unknowingly also, we start using it. Each and everything we visualize with the third eye and we understand. We start understanding. Therefore, Baba says, देह सहित देह के सभी धर्मों को भूल, देह सहित देह के सर्व संबंधों को भूल. Means don't visualize them. भूलना means you do not even have to visualize. अपने को आत्मा समझ. आत्मा समझा नहीं है क्या? Why do I have to every day understand soul? Consider the self as soul. So अपने को आत्मा समझ. So if I visualize, I understand. If I don't visualize, then the body and bodily relationships will be visualized because I'm not using it. So it will go on visualizing something else. It has to visualize something. Either you visualize the knowledge which Baba is giving you. So when we sit in meditation, first it is seen, whatever we visualize, accordingly the thoughts will follow. What we do here, we come here, we start giving thoughts to the mind. मैं आत्मा हूँ, शांत स्वरूप हूँ, प्रेम स्वरूप हूँ, शिव बाबा की संतान हूँ, शिव बाबा शांति का सागर, प्रेम का, and I'm not visualizing. The buddhi is free. So I give thoughts, positive thoughts, knowledgeful thoughts, I give to the mind. Whatever I can think of, I give to the mind. But buddhi is free. So buddhi needs some work. It cannot stay free. So it will visualize home. And then it will visualize, gas band kiya tha ki nahi? So gas is visualized. So as soon as I visualize gas, the mind which is thinking, मैं आत्मा हूँ, शांत स्वरूप हूँ, प्रेम स्वरूप, आत्मचिंतन is going on. Contemplation on the self is going on. But immediately I visualize home, I visualize gas, kitchen, I visualize gas. My thoughts run away and think, I don't know whether I put off the gas or it is still there, And then all thoughts related to the gas are going to come in the mind. I will take care. So again I pull my mind, Om Shanti, I'm a soul, I'm peaceful soul, I'm loveful soul, Shiv Baba's child. I take my mind to Sukshmavatan, I'm sitting by Baba, Baba is giving me the light, but I'm not visualizing. I'm giving thoughts. So then, the intellect is free again. So intellect will visualize somebody. And I see, immediately I remember that person. Oh, I forgot to give this message to this person. Now I'll have to make some excuses. So again the mind ran away. As soon as that person's face comes in front of our eyes, the mind runs away. I have to give this message. And if he asks me, why didn't you tell me before? I'll have to give this excuse, that excuse, and I'll have to say like this. So the mind has gone away. Then I again bring the mind back. Shiv Baba ko yaad karo. Again we think, Again something else is visualized. Again the mind runs away, and in that process, white light comes out. 15 minutes of meditation is over. What we did? Waste. Because the intellect is free. So, although we are giving thoughts, we are not able to become manmanabhav. Manmanabhav means absorbing the mind in Baba's remembrance. The mind can be only absorbed when I visualize. You visualize anything and you get engrossed. You visualize a person whom you love, your mind will get engrossed. And you can stay in that remembrance as much as, but in Baba, we cannot visualize Baba. So, the mind, we give thoughts, but the intellect is visualizing something else in the world, mind also run away. At home we have 2 children, maybe. 2 small children. What happens? One is elder one and one is younger one. 2 children. Now you say to the younger one, you sit here and do your homework. So you make the younger one sit down next to you to do homework. And to the elder one, you say, okay, you can play. Do whatever you want to. Now whom is he going to play with? He wants somebody to play. So what will he do? He'll stand behind the door and show some toys. Or maybe bat ball, something or the other. He'll show to the younger one. So the younger one who is sitting there for homework, his mind is there? No, it is behind that. So what will the younger one do? For a few moments he will sit there, look at you, and if you are busy on somebody's phone, what he will do? Run away. After the phone you realize, where is he gone? So you call him again. Come here, what are you doing? You sit here, study, do your homework. And you don't let the elder one sit there. So he again is free. So you go to the other door, they'll show again something else. So again the younger one will run away. And this is what happens with the children, isn't it? If you want to make the younger one study, you'll have to make the elder one also study. You have to make them sit together. Then only they will study. You cannot keep one free. Otherwise, they are not going to study. If you keep one free, it will take away the other one also. The same thing with us also. Mind and intellect are our 2 children. 2 children of the soul. Intellect is the elder one. Mind is the younger one. So whatever the intellect will give to visualize, mind will go along those patterns only. So if I visualize home, if I visualize some person, if I visualize somebody, something, then the mind will follow. And this is the battle that is going on inside. The battle between mind and intellect.